So there's this thing called Google. Don't know if you heard about it. Like you can actually do ads on it.
Yeah.
And, Dan knows about this stuff. So.
Oh, yeah.
So what happens when somebody is, trying to work with, Google and putting those Google ads, and they're just not getting the traffic to the website? Why is that not why is it not working?
There's a lot of reasons why. I would basically, you can't set it and forget it. That's the first thing. I think everyone sort of makes that mistake. I'm just going to make my ads. I'm going to walk away. Well, I would sort of describe Google ads as like the toddler you can't take your eye off of because it's just going to start tripping and falling down the staircase.
Yeah. Okay.
Google is always changing the algorithm. We're always chasing it. And we now have live TV screens bolted to our wall to watch all of our clients in real time. And we have conditional logic that'll turn things red when things are starting to go wrong. Because we have to be like right there on top of it. It can't be something shoved in a corner for 30 days. Like we're even looking at that on a weekly basis, sometimes even a daily basis to try to get. And it's just like, I really can't quite put I'm not in the Google executive boardroom, but like literally we'll be just killing it on ads, and all of a sudden like it'll just drop like a cliff because something changed. We have to get in and figure out.
Do you think they're just having fun in the boardroom going, how can we change things up just to mess everybody?
I have my theories, but I'm not going to go there. But anyways, the reality is with Google ads, it is just a lot of work. It's probably something you have to keep your eye on. I guess if you're bored daily, if you can do it weekly, but it's a lot of tweaking. It's a lot of watching. A lot of it's actually training Google.
Training Google?
Yeah, training Google when to show the ad and when not to show the ad based on the search phrase. I'll give an example. If you're a painter and you have brown paint as one of your phrases that Google decides, I mean, you kind of don't want to have that in there if it's sucking up $5 a click. And you're like, I get no leads because you have like 40 clicks to brown paint.
Really?
Yeah.
Google will do that and then...
Yeah,
it's running.
Yeah, I mean, another example. We'll stick with painters. It could be like house paint. Well, I mean, the phrase house paint, you're competing against Lowe's, Home Depot, and everybody else. So it's also strategic, and it's really something you can't teach. The way I describe Google Ads is you either have a strategic mind or you don't. And it's okay if you do or don't. You just have to know which one you are. Because if you can't look at the phrases and sort of like wade through it and understand, am I competing against entire industries for this phrase? And is it eating up my budget or not? So that's really I would say that's the crux of the situation.
Okay.
And that's why you got to watch it daily, because what happens is Google will put in other phrases. It'll keep trying new phrases. And all of a sudden you go from like getting a bunch of leads to nothing. And you all have experienced this, so I know you've been there. Like, it's growing great and then it disappears. It's because there's a phrase in there that's just chewing up the budget with a much larger industry that's willing to spend more money than you on that phrase. So once again, it's a toddler just looking for that staircase. Looking for that staircase.
I really like that analogy.
That's what it is. Now we're going to just hope that the toddler's looking to go up the staircase and not tumble down it. But either way, you got to put up your baby gates for Google Ads.
Well, Dan, thanks for sharing, and thank you for watching.
Take care, everybody.